3, 2, 1. Bingo bangle time. Good morning, good afternoon. Where am I at? Thought I had this all set up. 3, 2, 1. Bingo bango. Bingo and a bango. All right, let's go ahead and get all this stuff straightened away. So happy you're here, guys. So happy you're here. Today is another day that I am late. At least I'm consecutive, because I was late yesterday too. Whoops. Had a bunch running around to do. Come back home, get to the workstation, update the group, go do some errands, come back, update the group, and go. And it was all day. And the last one took me way longer than expected. And it's like, oh, crap. But I did make it back. And matter of fact, okay, so a lot of things happened. And one of the things didn't work out. But if it would have led me to do something else, which would have put me back maybe like another 15, 20 minutes. And so I'm really happy that last thing didn't do, but I'll just do that on Monday. Anyway, lots of stuff. So happy you're here, guys. Today is Friday, July the 5th, the day after Independence Day. And it's 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because of that, I don't know where I was going with that. But I just want to let you know, no matter what time it is, it's always time to make money. So let's do it, guys. My name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition. If you thought the intro was awkward, wait till you see the outro. Ooh, man. The outro is way worse. All right. Here we go, guys. What we do is we look at Bitcoin. We look at Bitcoin. We look at the alts. If you have any coins you want me to do, we look at those as well. Right now, the alts are not doing so hot. Not doing so hot, but it's okay, guys. If you're not making money right now, whether it's shorts or just in general, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't let your greed get to you. Don't have anger or anxiety or envy. Don't worry about that stuff, guys. Like, you will eventually you will learn how to trade. You will eventually learn to get the emotions under control. With trading, it's very psychological. And I mean, because you have all those emotions, fear of missing out. You jump into that green candle when you probably think, I shouldn't, because the last 8 times that I did that, I got wrecked. But this time's different. This one's going to the moon. You get in, same thing happens. So you have fear of missing out. You have anxiety. You know, you don't know what to do. You're in a group that posts 10, 15, 20 charts a day. You don't know which one to get into. And then you have doubt, because the last time, or rather the previous day when they posted 20 charts, you entered 5 and all 5 are down. They entered 20 more, or rather they posted 20 more today, and you're thinking, man, now it's doubt. I don't know. Everybody else is picking the right ones except me. I don't know what to do. What am I doing wrong? Those are the emotions that you go through when you're in those other groups. When you're in my group, of course, you understand, hey, things go up, things go down. I'm very real with you in the group and in here too. I'm very real with you. Nobody knows what's going to happen. And this is the best part. This is the best part, guys. Oh, I love this. This is the absolute best part. Right now, let's get, okay. So bubbles, man, boring, right? Red, boring. Okay. Now, this is the best part. This is so crazy. So you see this, right? You see this? You see how it came all the way down here to 53? Everybody, all the influencers, whether they're on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, wherever, if they have groups or if they don't have groups, it doesn't matter. Right now, because of the price, which everybody's been saying it, but right now, they're going to say, I told you guys, I told you it was coming down. It was clear signs. We had the 100 moving average on the 4-hour time frame resulting in what we saw. Or, guys, there was confluence. Didn't you see it? The monthly 15-minute chart had this indicator saying it was bearish. And then the 4-hour time frame, we had the 26-day moving average say it was going to do this. And then on the 15-minute time frame, we had the 77-hour time frame said it was going to do. What? They are literally picking and choosing what works. Oh, the 4-hour 21 SMA doesn't work. Well, try the 6-hour. Doesn't work. Try the 8-hour. Doesn't work. Try the 12-hour. There it is. Look, guys, I told you the 12-hour SMA on this time frame, etc., etc. Look at what we saw, because after the fact, they always do that, guys. It's so funny. It is so funny. Look, guys, on the 12-hour SMA, we have it where it lines up to here. And then if you go to the 15-minute time frame and you run the fib this way, you can see that it goes right to this level. If you go to the 30-minute, you get, oh, no. Let's go back to the 15-minute. So on the 15-minute, you can see this right here. But if you go to the 45-minute, then you can see that the point of control is right on the thing. Now, if you go to the 74-minute, not the 60-minute, not the hour, but the 74-minute, and you go and you look at the VPVR, or the visible range volume profile, you look at that on the 74-minute time frame, you will see that it lines up perfectly with the point of control. Look at the low volume node, guys, on the 3-minute time frame. You can see seriously, what I do here, guys, I show you support, resistance. That's it. I don't do any fancy talk. I don't do any. So right now, I'm doing a lot of research. There's a channel that I saw that has a bunch of traders trading. And on there, they explain what they're doing. And I love looking at this stuff, and it amazes me how traders who are professionals, or at least been in the game for a while, do not call out other traders for how they trade and how they explain stuff. And you can kind of, you know that they know. At least they have to know. They can't be that naive. They can't. And it's so ridiculous. And you might think, oh, Joe, you're jealous. No, far from it. I'm actually sad that people are actually encouraging these types of traders. For example, Joe, it's not Sunday, Joe. What are you doing talking all this smack? Well, today's a Sunday every day for me. With that being said, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you who's here. Let me know if you smashed the like. Let me know in the comments. I would really like to know. And that shows me who's here as well. But it's funny because all these other traders are hearing this one trader mentor. And this is not verbatim, but this is pretty much how he mentors. For example, he would say something like, now this is not what we're seeing here. This is just for the example. He will say, all right, guys, well, I'm gonna enter this trade. This is on the 1-minute time frame. Let's see here. So like, yeah, guys, I'm going to enter this trade. It's on the 1-minute time frame. We do have the double bottom right here. Here is our neckline. With this neckline, it's doing a nice retest. So I'm going to go ahead and enter this trade. Everything's looking great. The stochastics are looking great. The RSI is looking great. We do have bullish divergence on the, RSI, whatever he says. Then he'll go to the 5-minute and like, well, so the 1-minute looks really great, but on the 5-minute, we do see this head and shoulders pattern. It could lead to the breakdown. There's a 74% chance, or whatever time frame or percentage he says. So it could go to the downside. But if you look at the 15-minute, on the 15-minute, we do have this divergence. We have this bullish divergence that looks very, very good. And it looks like it could go to the upside. We do have the stochastic RSI, currently overbought. which, you know, it's kind of making me kind of unsure, because we do have bullish divergence, but overbought our stochastic RSI. So right now it's kind of leading me to where it's kind of undecisive. But now if we go to the 1 hour time frame, guys, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, we can see we have increasing volume, increasing price. Now, granted, guys, this is all just hypothetical. This is what he does. So on the 1 hour, you can see we have increasing price, increasing volume. Everything looks great. We're balancing on the 21-day moving average, etc., etc. Now on the 4 hour, I hate to keep on going like this, okay? But listen, guys, on the 4 hour time frame, we are so far away from the moving average that it's gonna come down. Okay, so did you catch all of that, guys? On the 1 minute, bullish. On the 5 minute, bearish. The 15 minute, bullish. The 1 hour, bearish. The 4 hour, bullish. But on this bullish, there's also a bearish. So it's like, what? Then he goes back to the 1 hour. And you can see that it's coming up. And then now, this guy starts clapping like he's never done this before. Starts clapping and starts hollering and hooping. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Starts jumping around and just, whoa, guys, we did it. Did you make gains? Did you make gains? It's not blah, blah. But, very important but, if it would have went down, you see, guys, like this 1 minute, like it was looking good, but the higher time frame, that 5 minute, you know, we had that bearish divergence and this, and, you know, more than likely it's going to come down to here. So, you know, I'm going to more than likely get on this entry right here for this bounce. And we'll see how it goes. But on this one, it should go up because of this and this and this. And then if it goes the opposite way, well, he has excuses already lined up. But if it does go his way, he's the best trader ever. And he acts surprised every single time. You know, and then of course, he has his target way up here and his stop loss way down here. And then as soon as he starts moving up a little bit, you know, he'll move up his stop losses, which is good. But he has no intention to getting this way up here target. And then he'll cash out like right here. And these traders have to see this. Because I know for a fact that, I hope at least, that they are more in tune with trading than I am. I'm in tune with trading. I'm not the best. Oh, no, I would never tell you I'm the best. But it just amazes me how everybody gets in line to shake his hand and, you know, pat his back and, man, you're a great mentor. Are you freaking kidding me? He could run for office. He double talks so much. For me, I give you, here's our level. Once this happens, then you enter. I don't give all this and this and this and this, and because if it fails, guess what, guys? It failed. Why? Why did it fail? He has a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. Why did it fail? Well, that's easy. It failed because we're trading against people. People are spontaneous. They hear something on the news, they sell, or they buy. Something happens with anything, maybe even their personal stuff, or not personal stuff because it has to affect the market. But something happens to, let's say, another stock, and it affects AI. So everybody starts taking out their money from AI tokens. Well, it's because of people why my trade failed. Not because of my setup, not because of indicators or whatever. It's because of people. People are moving the price action. But everybody gets in line, shake his hand and pat his back, and they want to be on his show and the whole nine, because they know, and he knows this too, they're just using him. They know that if they get on his show, he can hopefully get their people to go follow them, whoever it is. But with that being said, guys, man, I am so glad you're here. And hopefully you can see this too, to where they double talk. They say oh yes, it's bullish, but on this time frame it's bearish. But on this time frame, we have this, which looks really good. And then they get to it's like, oh man, like I should. Look, guys, I told you guys right here, you know, it's coming down to here. It's going to come down and we're going to see what, if you, let's just do this. Y'all see this range, right? It's got a range. It's literally this easy, guys. Literally. If it breaks above here, you buy. Could it come back down? Yes. Why? Because of divergence? Because of the RSI? Because of whatever? The volume? No. Because people are selling. But Joe, if there's low volume, that means the price is going to come down. No. There could be 5 people that have good money and want to buy a token and spend as much as 5,000 people who are buying very little of it. It could be the same amount. Volume is just that. Volume is the amount being bought and sold. So you can have one person or you can have 1,000 people. So it's the amount of being bought and sold as far as the volume goes. So you can have low volume. It's the amount of traders. I meant to say it's the amount of traders. So please, I misspoke. It's the amount of traders coming in. So you can have, the example was correct. You can have lower traders, but doing more volume. So even, and you can have more traders that jack up the price. I have to be very careful with what I say. You can have low volume, so you can have 5 people buying, but at a higher price. But the volume is still low, but they're buying at a higher price because they are essentially making the price go up because they are buying so much of it. Man, y'all really need to watch my volume video because on there, because here I did mess up. I have a lot of things in my brain. Anyway, but with volume is the amount of traders or trades. Let's go over here. If you ever confused, guys, volume, Investopedia. I like looking for the definition. Here you go. Volume trade. And I like going to this Investopedia. It's a great site. So key takeaways, the volume of trade refers to the total number of shares or contracts exchanged between buyers and sellers. Blah, blah, blah. This is mainly pertaining to stocks, but this also applies to crypto. The volume of trade is measured of the market's activity and liquidity during a set period of time. Make sure that's all. Higher trading volumes are considered more positive than lower trading volumes because they mean more liquidity and better order execution. Now, with this being said, this is what they teach you. However, you can have low liquidity or low volume, but the lower the volume or the low trading volumes, they could be buying more. So, and that's when you see, let's get out of this. That's when you see low volume. That's when you see low volume, but increasing price. So I'll give you a heads up. But yeah, it's just so funny. I'm gonna get to the chat in just a moment, guys. I'm gonna get to the chat in just a moment. Oh man, this is the first time I looked at my mic. And that would have been crazy if I would have been muted. No. And thank you guys for smashing the likes, guys. All right. Let's see here. Crypto Kenny says, I love the electronic music. Awesome, man. Appreciate you. Blast off. Blast off. Speaking about blast. Is it here? Oh, I took it off. Did I take it off? Oh, here it is. Blast. I think we're looking at it over here. It got on our radar. We put an alert up here. And then it came up to this level. And then dumped. And then I looked at it over here too. And I said, let me just keep this level just in case. And dump. Now, if you're in any coin however, look at this, guys. Bitcoin has been dumping like crazy, and this is actually going up. Huh. Okay. So you might want to keep an eye on this. But yeah, I think it's just so funny. All these influencers, like right now, I just said, you might want to keep an eye on this. And then let's just say tomorrow it goes 90%. What they will do, look guys, you know, I notified y'all. No. I told you. I hate when they say that. Look guys, I told y'all about this coin. I told y'all yesterday, I said, watch out for this coin. Like, I was pretty sure this coin was going to do great. It went up 98%. Who took that trade? Let me know. Dude, get out of here, man. You can say that to every coin. Get out of here. Anyway, let's see here. I mean, it's high risk. But if you're in this coin, what you could do is, and you're down 80%, just buy more. Like, the price is eventually going to go up. Again, not financial advice. The price is eventually going to go up. Now, could it go down another 30, 40, 50% before it does? Yep, sure could. This is when you add more. It's almost like a magic trick. It really is. Let's say we bought here and it comes down and we're down 50%. Let's say we bought $100. We come down here, it's down 20%. We put another $100. So now we're only down 10%. Then it comes down here and we're down another, let's say way down here. We're down 80%. We're down 80%. We entered twice already. So that's $200 we put in. And we were down 10%, after the second one. Now we're down 80%. Well, if we put $200, we're going to be, instead of negative 80, we're going to be negative 40%, give or take. Now, let's say we have $400 that we're going to put in. We put it in here, and now we are negative, let's say 5%, 10%. I'm horrible with math, and I'm not sure what numbers I just said, so this is the reason for these numbers that I'm giving out right now. But backtest this, use your calculator, use your own brain or whatever. But let's say we put $400 in here. Now, let's say we're negative 5% now. As soon as it starts moving up, we're plus 10, plus 20, plus 80, plus 200, plus 400, plus whatever, before it even gets to our first initial entry. This is literally like magic. This is what's called DCA, dollar cost average. Now, of course, it's best to dollar cost average on the way up, once it's finding support, because it could continue coming down. But in my opinion, it's even better if you can do it on the way down. Now, granted, this is one thing that everybody says, well, why would you want to buy on the way down? Why don't you want to just wait for it to gain support, find its bottom? Nobody knows when the bottom is. And I hate it when all these influencers say that. Yeah, you want to wait for the bottom. Wait for the bottom, guys. Y'all are not buying the bottom. When's the bottom? Where's the bottom? How do you know when the bottom is? You don't until time has passed, and then it starts going up. Once it starts going up, then, okay, this is maybe the bottom. Once more time happens and price keeps on going up, oh, this was the bottom. But let's just say you think this is the bottom, right? It's the bottom. It's the bottom. Then this happens. Oh, this is the bottom. And all these mentors and all these influencers, guys, why did you buy this? No, you want to buy the bottom. Buy the bottom, guys. Buy the bottom. This is what I teach you. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. All right, moving on. Forgot what I was saying. But anyway, guys, the best thing to do is buy right now, because you don't know if this is the bottom. Nobody knows. From here, from this moment, guys, from this moment, the price could just skyrocket on everything because everybody's waiting. Oh, no. Let me just wait. because it should come down more. Should come down more. Let me just wait. What happens if it moons 40, 50, 80%? Now you're going to wait again for it to retrace. And then it goes up another 30, 40, 50%. Now you're like, crap, man, I missed the boat. I missed the boat. However, if it comes down, we have a better opportunity to buy. So right now, once again, this is the absolute best time to buy because you don't know when the price is going to move. You don't know. I don't know. And whoever says, oh, the bottom is in or the bottom's not in, or, well, you can say the bottom's more than likely not in. Like, whenever anybody speaks in definite terms, this is right now type, this is what's happening. This is what it is. This is the bottom. Be careful with those. Be careful with those. We got French Toaster saying, Joe, where's the pillow talk? You're doing pillow talk. Where's the pillow talk? Love you guys. Love you guys. Yeah, guys, if y'all got those emojis, man, put those emojis. I worked pretty hard on those emojis. I think they're kind of funny. Crypto Captain says, let's make this money, guys. Let's make this money. We got Brackish. Brackish is in the house. What's up, Brackish? Appreciate you, buddy. See here. Yeah. I told you guys. I told you. Bye. I told you. I told you. We've been talking about this, guys. I told you. Oh man, I hate it. I was looking at the yearly and I knew it was going down. I'm telling you. I think I gotta get the color correction. I look purple, I think. I look like I went to Willy Wonka's factory and I ate that grape. Oh my gosh. Crypto Gang says, can we check the 30-second time frame, please? I just need to confirm it with my 15-second time frame. And the 1 second time frame is when you want to nail it. Crypto Gang says, smashed. We got Sky High in the building. We got Sky High in the place. Nice, nice. Clay the Great says, stopping in for a few. Hope all is well. Thank you, Clay the Great. Appreciate you, man. Clay the Great. Clay the Great. Lives up to his name, too. Man, does he live up to his name? All right, let's see here. We got a Lenny Kid doing the emojis. French Toaster says, you know what? I'm buying. I am buying. Oh, my gosh. Love you guys so much. Let's see here. Lenny the Kid. Lenny Kid says, my wife loves a French toast. Yum, yum. I must get her to follow you. John says, sounds like John's been chewing on your ear. No. Dude, I forget that dude's name. If you didn't mention his name, I would have forgot it already. However, no, I do kind of remember him when I play my music every day. But other than that, like, I forget his name. But no, there's a lot of people right now, man. There's a lot of people on Twitter and YouTube that, man, it really, really gets me. Like, some people as traders, they may get that fear of missing out, the emotions, the anger, the hatred, the envy, the jealousy, all this other good stuff, with other traders because they're doing so great. For me, I have the anger and just like, not fear or anything else, but more anger that like all these people are getting duped because these other people, these other mentors, they know how to talk and they know how to double talk to where they're always right. And, they're dressed nice and they have, 15 years experience, et cetera, and they tell you all this stuff and you believe them. You believe them because of what they represent. And then when you actually do what they're doing, can you win? Yes, it's a numbers game. Can you lose? Yes. And it just gets me upset. So many people are getting duped. So many people. Let's see here. See here. Lenny Kid says 100% CBC are following Joe. Yep. I bet you even tripped. It looks dark in here. I adjusted my settings, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I got to check it. But yeah, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. People from CBC, It was funny too. What's his name? The one that used to be my buddy, the one that backstabbed me, and then we started talking again. Because I'm dumb. I really am. I'm dumb that way. Like, we can be friends, best friends, and then you can stab me in my back. I'll still talk to you. I don't hold grudges. I'll still talk to you. And then just knowing that you could stab me in the back again. That's what I did with my ex-boss. Oh, Rob, that's his name. It's funny. What was I going to say? I'm going to say something about Rob. No, I forgot. Oh, as far as follow me. Yeah, in reference to Rob, this is when, of course, he did backstab me. Man, he backstabbed me bad. And Mike too. Man, and I really trusted Mike at this time more than Rob, even though Rob and I, like Mike, and these are the admins in the leverage group. And man, I helped out Mike a lot. Like I taught him a whole bunch. Anyway, when the stuff hit the fan, Rob wasn't talking to me, pretty much backstabbed me when I was asking him for help. Then Mike, he backstabbed me big time. And then he threw me under the bus, claiming that I had done stuff to the group, which was extremely 1,000,000% false. And then I knew they were following me, Rob and Trip, watching my videos, especially at the beginning. And I told them to, I have a clip of it where I said, this is for you, Rob and Trip. I have y'all's address, and let's just say I was so high up in the company that I knew how much people were getting and where they were at. We'll just say that. That's how high up in the company I was. And I told him, I said, guys, no, I told him, I said, guys, send me your address because I have a present to send you. Of course, I'm paraphrasing because it was a long time ago. I said, I'm going to send y'all some goggles. That way the dust doesn't hit you in the face, or that way it doesn't hurt when the dust hits you in the face. Yeah. And I get reports about the group, their group, not doing good. Not doing good. And what happened to their boss, to their leader? No idea. I haven't heard from him in a few months. Last time I heard from him was when I was at his house, because I'm dumb. He's telling the lawyers that I haven't paid anything where I'm at, which, man, I didn't know that. I didn't know that that's what he said. I finally read one of the letters. I'm really surprised y'all are still here. Surprised y'all haven't dropped off, because I haven't done any charts or anything. Just talking about my dumb life. All right. Anyway, I'll stop doing that. Let's see here. These charts changed immensely. Yes. Let's see here. We got Alper in the house. Alper says, Jasmine invested $300 million. Good luck, Jasmine. Is this a spammer? Probably. Spammer. Let's see here. Nope. Alper's still here. So Jasmine invested $300 million. Okay. Not sure where you had to spam that. It's not like there's a lot of chat that's not going to get read. It's right here. So, see, Lenny Kid says 777. All right, here we go. We got Dave P in the house. Dave P in the house. Let's see here. So what do y'all got, guys? Y'all want? Tell them, Origato, Mr. Roboto. Love you guys. Yeah, but let's see. Are me and Rob on good terms? The last time I talked to Rob was when I told him to get his boy John in check, because he was talking smack about me in his group, saying that I was a bad trader, etc., etc. And I think that day is when he made that video about me, which is very funny. And kudos to John. Kudos to John. But yeah. Man, today was a busy day. Good Lord, today was a busy day. Tomorrow should be much better. And I want to see where we get more people to. Like 3 o'clock has been great. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time has been great. Very great. And I'm so glad that we're not doing it in the morning. Because, man, there's times where I'm literally up all night doing research and charts and everything. And then to start a live stream at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or whatever time frame. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. So, But man, 3 o'clock is perfect for me. But I'm wondering if the later time frame, maybe like at 7, but then then I won't be able to get certain people like on different parts of the world. I don't know. Thank you guys for smashing the like. You guys are great. So what do you guys want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about charts? Y'all want story time? Do I have story time? Oh, I do have a story time. It's like, Joe, you always have story time. Sometimes. So you have charts you want me to look at? You have coins you want me to look at? Y'all want me to look at Jasmine? You want me to look at anything? Let me know. Let me know. Let's see here. Let me know. What was yesterday? Yesterday was Thursday. Whoa. Yesterday was Thursday. All right. Let's see here. Can we look at FETs? Yes, please, and thank you. ACE. I was actually looking for more short setups this morning, like around 2 or 3. I thought, you know what? They pretty much all played out already. We might get a bounce. We'll see. And the Bitcoin's starting to do a bounce. So we'll see. All right, we got charts coming up. So let's look at FETs, USDT. And this is going to be on MEXC. I do love me some MEXC. You can also get it on Coinbase. So right now, FETs. FETs. I do love me some FET. I think I'm in FETs. So what you want to do is, like, first I was real zoomed in. And I saw this, like, no. I mean, look at this, no. But you can't do this. You have to zoom out. Like, you literally have to, zoom out. So right here, this is AI. Copy. Copy. At the time that we're looking at, it was at 2 billion. So it's fairly big. When were we looking at it? We were looking at it about right here. So this is still pretty accurate. Okay. So I guess I'll just leave all this stuff right here. All right, so what I want to do is I want to get this, and I want to put it right here. This is our pivot, and I like going on the candle body closes of the daily. The daily, right there. And this will delete, we'll delete all this. Crapperoonie. We don't need this. We don't need that or that. Okay. So right now, when I enter the trade, no. Why? It's under resistance. Are you sure? Yep. Daily time frame. Boom. Done. Now, so it's funny too, guys. Story time. It's funny because, like, all these other TA people, like, you go to their channel and they literally will talk about this coin, but not to where it's going to, like, enter. But they will literally tell you everything that happened that led up to the point of right now. In my opinion, that's a waste of time. Because I don't care, like, what it did, what it bounced off of, or nothing like that. I want to know at the moment, when is it time to look at it, to look to see what it's done. You know, I don't want to, you know, hear the history of it if I'm not going to get in it. Once the alert goes off to where I'm going to get in it, now I look to the history. Oh, okay. It bounced here. Look at these candles. It's now blah, blah. Okay, cool. So with that being said, when I do TA, I feel that it's very boring. Because right now, here, would I enter the trade? No. Why? Under resistance. Next. Literally, that's what I do. Now, of course, what I also do is I put alerts. So I'll put an alert above this wick right here. So right around here, I'll set an alert right here, do this number, go to add alerts, and then I will do a question mark just for time's sake, and I move on. That's my TA. Because why am I going to spend time with, you know, looking at, oh, look, it was under the moving average here, and it was over the moving average here, and look, we have a low volume node here, and we have the point of control right here, and right now it's underneath the point of control, and this and that. I don't care. All that is like Charlie Brown's mom talking. I don't care. What I want to know is, how am I going to make money? I can't make money with the price action underneath this resistance level. So I say, talk to you later. Then it breaks above, my alert goes off. The candle must close above this level. 4-hour candle must close above 1.193. Once it closes above that level on the 4-hour time frame, I enter the trade. And then hopefully I make some money. But this is how easy my TA is. But if you go to any other channel, they sound really smart, guys. Man, they sound so smart. We have this we can put on here. What else can we put on? Let's go ahead and put this on. Let's do this. Let's put this. And let's go ahead and... Is this an old one? Yeah, these are the free versions. I don't know why it's saved on this. But anyway, well, let me get rid of this. I don't know why it's saved. Invite only, LuxAlgo. I love LuxAlgo. Go like that. Okay. Oh, let's do this one too. Just because I need to look smart, guys. I need all the help I can get. I need all the help I can get. So let's do this one. This is the fixed range volume profile. And we'll go from here to here. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So in other places, you will, oh, wait. What else can we do to look smart? I need some more indicators down here. What other indicators should I put? I know, I'll do... Oh, I know. Favorites. Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands and something else to make me look smart. Ooh, the Ikumuku Cloud. But I look like a genius with that one. I need one more. So if y'all want, you can be like doing screenshots of all this crap. These are all my favorites. At one time, I tested these out and I liked them after I tested them out. Or I just started so that I could test them out. Now, granted, I don't use any of these because you don't need to, in my opinion. But these are all, ones that I did check out. What else? That's it. Okay. Fine. So oops. Okay. So for the, wow. All right, guys, question. Do I look smart? Do I look smart? I feel smart. I feel very, very smart. I really do. So, of course, guys, what we can see here is we have the price action on the daily time frame underneath our 9 SMA, which is also underneath our 200 SMA. Now, we're at the very bottom of the Bollinger Bands. Now, whenever the Bollinger Bands, when the price action is against the Bollinger Bands, there is a very high likelihood that it's going to come back up to the median. Now, of course, for this one, the median is the blue line. This is, I believe, the 20 moving day average. Either 20 or 22, but I want to say the 20. This is the 20-day moving average. Now, whenever the price action moves away from the moving average, the 20, now granted guys, the following information is not true, but this is what they say. Since it's away from the 20-day moving average, this acts as a magnet. The price will definitely come back up to the 20-day moving average, which is the blue one, and it will remain there. If not, if it goes above, it'll come back down to it, because once again, it is a magnet. Now, granted guys, the statement I just made is completely false. Please understand that. Right now, I'm just saying what they would say, based off of this information that I gave you within 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Right now, it is underneath the area of resistance. Now, with this one, since it is at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, expect it to possibly come up. Now, if it does come up, we are in this falling wedge. We have our levels right here based off of the candle body closes, some of the wicks. Now, with this, normally we get a bounce here. This right here, falling wedge, has a 68% chance it breaks to the upside. Now, if it does break to the downside, look for really big moves. Like it could go to -4 cents, or I'm sorry, -40 cents, possibly even to -57 cents, guys. Now, granted, they won't say that part, but they will say that it'll come down all the way over here to like maybe 30 cents, 4 cents, whatever. All right, moving on. We do have, let's see here. We do have our range high up here. We have a range low down here. This is, you know, right now it's inside the range. With this being said, guys, right now, you know, you could enter the trade because it is at the bottom up. Granted, don't do this, guys. Don't do this right now. This is what they would tell you. You could enter the trade right now because it's at the bottom of the trend line with the possibility of it coming back down and retesting off the trend line. This is probably the best entry because it's the lowest part of it. Granted, you know, you're right underneath resistance, but they won't tell you that part. It's right underneath resistance, and then of course, you know, the Bollinger Band will of course have to come down as well, but then eventually snap back up. What else can I say? We do have an order block right up here that more than likely the price is going to be attracted to, so we do have a higher probability that it's going to go up. So for you, don't do this. For you, you would want to enter now. Look for the bounce. If it does bounce, then that's what possible you could enter. You can also buy the breakout. Don't do this, guys. This is what they do, and this is how you get wrecked. Once you buy the break, because you're right under resistance. Once you buy the breakout, look for another retest you can add to your entry. We do have the order blocks right in this area. So this is my thought process analogy, blah, blah, blah. How long was that? 7 minutes? For what? To say don't enter now? Man, get out of here. Control Z all the way through. Control Z, get out of here. Get out of here. You are trash. Get out of here. Oh, did I do too much? I don't know. Let's keep on going. Did I do too much? I did. So you don't need all that crap. You really don't. Let's get rid of all this junk. Trash. Trash. All you gotta know is under resistance, set your alert, move on. Pretty easy. I don't look smart. I probably don't even look like I know what I'm doing. But this, why would you waste all that time on nothingness? Doesn't make sense. To me, it doesn't. Your time is valuable. And I'm not going to waste your time, but even though I just did, but I'm showing you what they do and how they look smart. Oh, Bollinger Bands? What's that? Oh, fair, you know, low volume node and fixed range profile. And like, what is that? Oh man, a point of control. Like, man, you have big words. Low volume node, just 21-day moving average. What? The Bollinger Bands, the middle one is the 20-day moving average? Wow, I never knew that. So you're saying that if it goes at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, it's going to come up? Really? No. Oh my gosh. The Bollinger Bands are also moving averages. When the price comes down, the moving average has to follow it. So as it comes down and it breaks through, guess what it's going to do? It's going to keep on, and then it will come up. And then now it follows it. Oh, there was a breakthrough. The Bollinger Bands are moving averages. That's it. That's all you got to know. The Bollinger Bands follow the price. The price is king. I cannot stress that enough. And I look at all these professional traders, and I see them with all these indicators. You see, we have this line crossing above this line, and we have a green dot printing, and because of that, this is also pointing up, and for that reason, the price, it's bullish. And then when they look up at their price action, this is what they're looking at. And when they're looking down here at the indicators, we have this level crossing this level, and this reactor crossing this reactor, and everything looks positive. We have increased money flow. We have this and this. And this whole time, I'm not even looking at their dumb indicator. I'm looking at the price. So you're saying that money's coming in? You're saying it's looking good? You're saying that you have a green dot? I just look at this. I can tell you money's coming in. I can tell you got a green dot. I can tell you it looks good. It broke resistance. It found support. It broke through the previous level of the most recent pivot. George, which way did it go, George? Which way did it go? It literally is this easy, guys. It literally is. Well, what do? Oh, wow, really? Oh, so if this turns green and this dot prints and this goes up, then that's good. Okay. Question. What does the indicator rely its information from? What does it get it from? From the price. Oh. Okay. Why not just look at the price? Now, I will say this, though. I will say this in the indicator's defense. I will say this. Divergence does play a part in trading. I know I always say I don't look at divergence, and I really don't, because I trade with bearish divergence going long. I do that all the time because I know when there's bearish divergence, when I'm expecting it to come down to my area of support and then come up, whether it's 0.5%, 5%, 10%, I don't care. But the divergence, it could always come down, find support somewhere, and then change direction. So when I am trading and I see divergence, there is a very, very high likelihood that it might play out. But the issue I have with divergence, you don't know how much it's going to play out. You don't know if it's going to come down and keep on coming down, or if it's going to come down barely and then go up. You don't know. Let's see here. Moving on. We stayed on this long enough. Let's see here. So French Toaster said, can we look at FET? Yes. So this is the information on FET. Let's see here. French Toaster says, thanks, Joe. Jono says, LOL, I was literally about to ask for FET too. Hey, great minds think alike. Let's see here. What about a short, Joe? Which one? Oh, you for BCH? I think that one already played out, man. Man, dude, we got 70%. I don't even know what the main thing was. So let's see here. If you are not following me on Twitter, definitely follow me on the Twitter space. For here, we do have, let's go ahead and clear this. I'm so happy, guys. I am so happy. We did 1,000 subscribers back in, we started back in January. 1,000 already. That's, for everybody, it's like, oh, that's nothing. Like, I watch people that have like 200,000. For somebody brand new coming in, this is big. To have this under a year, and we actually did this in 6 months, that's huge. Absolutely huge. Let's see here. Oh, here I am. We're famous. We are famous. Let's see here. So 72%. So this played out really well. This was a coin that we did. We had a 5x leverage in the group. Now, I really don't like doing leverage trades because you have to update them. You really do. And in yesterday's video, I showed you that there are a lot of setups. I'm sorry, there are a lot of updates that we did. So I'm going to show you this really quick. So let's go to this one and let's move this over. Okay. So you see, this was a short update. Trade closed. Here was a short update at 8:30 in the morning. Here was an Ondo update at 9:30. And these are all leverage trades. So because of this, I have to be very, very on it because I don't want you losing money. And I'm watching these trades like a hawk so that if you need to move up your stop loss, man, you better believe it. I'm going to tell you, preserve your capital. Make sure you get those gains. Ondo, this was it's a new entry at 9:30 in the morning. Jasmy, this is an update at 9:40 in the morning. BCH, this was an enter now. One thing with me is I tell you when to enter. I don't do none of this. Buy the breakout, buy the retest. I don't do that stuff because all that stuff is very subjective because on what time frame? What I do is very specific to the point entries. There is no confusion on this. Enter now. Right now. Doesn't matter what time frame you're on. Enter right now. None of this is financial advice. I must say that. None of this is financial advice. Enter right now. In the VIP, I don't mess around, especially when it comes to my setups. Now, for leverage, I'm always having to update them. I don't want you to be without the information that you need because leverage, you have to be moving your stop loss. And that's what I do for you. I will stay up all night. The other night, I stayed up all night because we had 3 trades that were open, 2 or 3, but we were updating it every hour. Sometimes even sooner than that because there was such a fast move. We want to make sure to lock in those profits. So 9:43 in the morning, then at 9:50, we did an update with the actual chart showing you, the stop loss and all that fun stuff. Just so it's more organized or better looking. Then you have Ondo. This was finally stopped out. We got stopped out on this one. This one we did lose money. This one was we only entered once though. We entered once. And this one was 15%, guys. 15%. One entry though. One entry. It did not hit our second entry. And this is how we save a lot of money. This is how we reduce our risk, increase our profits. Now with me, I will show you our wins and I will show you our losses. I am very transparent. I am not here to say, this is what we did and this is what we did and this is what we did. No. I will tell you when we lose. But this one, so in essence, we lost 7%. So it's not really bad. Let's see here. This BCH, this was an update. This is an update at 4 o'clock about in the afternoon. This is an Ondo short. This is an update. We got stopped out. This was at almost 4. This is a short update, another short update, another short update. Look at the times, guys. That's the thing I want to show you. Short update, look at the time. Short update, look at the time. Oh, and then that's it. We eventually got stopped out on this one. I do want to show you this. We just started a results group, but that's pretty impressive. So, and this is what the guys are doing in the group. I show you how to trade. I'm seeing something that I've never seen before. Holy moly. Holy moly. Road Dog, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, buddy. And that's the first one too. So Road Dog, my buddy, this is the first super chat I've received on this channel. And it feels great. I feel like Tony the Tiger right now. First super chat. And appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. I was like, wait a minute. something looks weird on my, I've never seen this before. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, guys, so, you know, we get 20% and it's slow and steady, guys. Slow and steady. That's all you need. Slow and steady. 94%, 21%, 161%, 110%, 26%, 62%, 60%, you know, 3x leverage. You know, for me personally, I like doing low leverage. 3, 2, sometimes 5. Sometimes I get crazy though. I'll do 10 or 20. I don't usually do that. But thank you, Roll Dog. Appreciate you, man. Everybody give Roll Dog a round of applause. Everybody give Roll Dog a round of applause. I do appreciate that greatly. Greatly. All right. So let's go over here. And let's see here. See, Jono says, you have all the fancy tools on your chart, but you forgot to put on your suit and jacket. Yes. Dude. So it's so funny, man. It is so funny. So right now I'm watching Trading Wars because I'm mentally preparing for what to expect when I go on their show. Now their show was pushed back till July 15th. So on that would be when we actually start the show. So what I'm doing is I'm mentally preparing, you know, kind of what to expect. And this is what you want to do. You want to prepare for the fight. Like if you know you're going to fight somebody, you want to get prepared. If you know you're going to have a test, you want to get prepared. You want to know the rules. You want to know the layout of the platform. You want to know all this stuff. So right now, and I love this, guys, on different exchanges, usually they have demo accounts. So right now I'm using the demo account, see how to do like limit orders, see how to do the moving up the stop loss. But the only problem is they don't show you the fees. And that's one thing that I need to work on, is pretty much, because like for me, I don't care about fees. You know, I'll pay whatever. And now it's like, okay, well, should I use this amount of leverage with this amount of money? You know, what's the fee gonna be? So I gotta be playing around with that. But yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm watching this, and it's so funny because there's one guy on there that loves to say, well, this looks very bullish, this and this on the 1 minute time frame, but on the 3 minute time frame, it looks pretty bearish. And then on the 5 minute time frame, it looks pretty good. Like it wants to go, it wants to move. And on the 15 minute time frame, it looks like it's going to come down. We have this bearish, this and this, and about. So it's like, so which way are you going? And it's funny because once his trade goes the right way, I could understand why he gets so surprised. I can understand why he starts clapping and jumping around like, you know, a kid at Christmas. You know, Mom, can I open the presents? Yes. What? And he starts jumping around. Oh my gosh, oh my God. I can understand why he's so happy when he wins. I can understand, believe me. Now, with that being said, when other members started winning, they were mocking him. And they were doing it in a fun way, you know, because they're all friends. They were mocking him, and you can tell he knew. And it was just so funny because it's like, do they really do this? Like, they're professionals. Are they really surprised as this guy who's been around 15 years or whatever, claims to be a professional, et cetera, et cetera? Are they really? And then I caught on. I was like, oh snap, they're making fun of him. And he caught it too, but you know, he kept on doing his thing. So that was pretty cool. Let's see here. Lenny Kid says, market cipher A, B, or C. Indicators. Everybody talks about market cipher B. I think Road Dog knows about a market cipher that's free, and it has a bunch of stuff. Oh man, I forget what it's called. Like for me, I don't use indicators, but like for me, I need to know what does. So what I would really love to do is get with traders that understand how the indicators work. They don't just use the indicators and say, oh, when this prints green, you look at other stuff, of course, and then you buy it. But what I want to know is I want to talk to traders that know, why does it turn green? What is it looking at that makes it turn green? Is it breaking above a level? Has it increased by like 5% versus the other things that it's measuring that only increased by 2%. Why is this green? What makes it green? That's what I want to do. I don't want to, you know, talk to people and they're like, oh, it's green, you buy it. Well, after you look at your stuff, then you buy it. Why do I need it to show green in order for me to look at my stuff to buy it? Because I'm referring to the stuff that I already know to buy, and that's a confirmation, but I can just look at my stuff. Oh, it's raining again. Man, I look purple. Oh, I gotta get closer to the light. Oh, this thing, I think I changed my light. Blue. Isn't that better? Oh, nope. That better? Maybe that one? I don't know. Joey, did you go to the beach? No. But yeah, they were making fun of him. It was funny. But yeah, so in reference to indicators, like I need to know why these are, like the money flow. What does that tell you? Money's coming into the trade. You have open orders that can be canceled. You have like, what does it tell you? That's what I need to know. So let's see here. Road Dog says, just caught up and you're still live. Awesome. Good stream. Oh, thank you, brother. The MACD, I trust. Yeah, and now if you're finding an indicator that you use and you like it and it's working, stick with it. Like, no matter what I say in reference to the indicators that I use and I don't use, if you're using something and it's working for you, keep on doing it until it doesn't. Man, I stress that so much. Just because this is all I need. This is all I need. But if you're using all this other stuff and, you know, the fixed range volume profile and moving averages and just everything else, and your system is working, keep doing it. Like, man, I can't stress that enough. Keep doing whatever's making you money, period. Let's see here. Lenny Kid 777 says, more, let's see, MACD, I trust more than any, knowing it can change. Yeah. For me, I like the histogram. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the histogram because this is a momentum indicator. So I like the indicator. The RSI, I like making fun of it because when it's overbought, you know, I usually buy and I'm pointing out, hey guys, while y'all are selling, I'm buying the overbought. And then as it goes up and then it cools off, then you're buying again. Well, guess what? I bought down here when it was overbought RSI. You're buying up here when the RSI cooled down. Joke's on you because you look at the RSI. And that happens all the time. Like all the stuff that I'm showing you and I'm teaching you, all this stuff is very easy to backtest. Don't ever trust me. Don't ever trust me. Verify. Like I've done this for thousands and thousands and thousands of hours backtesting. Literally, that's no joke. I'm not, you know, I didn't have to trade for 15 years to know what I know. Like I literally backtested. I put all those years in a few weeks, a few months, because I was backtesting all these theories, all this, you know, somebody would teach me about whatever. I'd backtest it. It's like, oh, cool, it works. And then the more I did it, it's like, you know, it only works like 95% of the time versus 98. Then the more I did, it's like, it works 82% of the time. Then the more I did, it works 74%. The more I did, it works 48%. I'm not going to use it. So that's my thing. Let's see here. See, Piercy says, let's see, what does Piercy say? H1, I see a buy. Oh, our one on FET? No matter what time frame I trade, no matter what time I change to, this is my level. No. Let's see here. I think there was another point. See, Lenny Kid says, Joe, you should do a Rukin sticker Street Fighter. Give me an idea. Send it to my Telegram. Give me an idea and I'll do it. But I need more members though. Oh, guys, if you're not a member and you want to become a member, definitely, I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to show you how to do it. So all you got to do is, I don't know where it's at. Oh, let me change my, I have a lot of accounts. I have a lot of accounts. What do I want to do? I'll do this one. Okay. So all you have to do, guys, if you want to help support the channel, is come over here to this, on my homepage, come over here to join. Once you go to join, now if you're a VIP member for the trading group, do not do any of these. Do not. This is literally donating more money to me, and I'd rather you just use that for trades. So don't do that. If you're not in the VIP group, then of course if you want some information on, you know, what we kind of do, and this will help you out, but not as much as the VIP, I guarantee that. You have different things you can check out. If you have any questions, you can always DM me. And here is my information. This is my links. The very first one is my Telegram. You click on that, you go to my Telegram, and then just ask me questions. Now, if you want to join the group, this is the Patreon. This is for monthly, you know, using credit card or debit card. But if you want to pay with crypto, then send me a message on Telegram, and then, you know, we'll let you know from there. But this is really cool. So it's the supporter. This is the supporter. And then, of course, you do have a Bingo Bango. You have Bingo Bango. You have the Bitcoin. And you have Pillow Talk. And then you have me. So we'll probably do that Hadouken one or whatever one you said, Street Fighter. But we need more members. We need more members to have more stickers. So if you want to be a member, if you want to support the channel, here it is. And you just hit join and go from there. Do appreciate y'all very much. Okay, so let me go ahead and change this back. That way we keep everything legit. Switch memberships to this one. Okay, very good. All right, let's see here. Moving on. Mr. Mark's in the house. Mr. Mark's in the house. Appreciate you, Mark. Mark says, watching them like a hawk. Yes. Yes. Let's see. Ooh, lots of chats. What? Oh my gosh. You guys are great. Dave P says, bingo bango, Joe. Bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. See, going down the list. Going down the list. Going down the list. See, Lenny Kid says, I was always looking 3 digits at one time. Don't know what we're referring to on that. A little confused. Let's see here. Oh, we got another one. Thank you, guys. You guys are great. You guys are great. Sky High says, thanks, Joe. You're the best. Well, guess what? You're my favorite. And everybody here is my favorite. Everybody here is my favorite. Ooh, we're dropping off. We're dropping off, people. But, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, issues, if you have charts you want me to look at, like I give you very, and to me, I think it's funny because like my stuff is very simple. And in my opinion, I think I get a lot of hate from traders that have been around for a while because they use all that other junk that makes them look smart. No, it's under resistance. You don't do anything because it's under resistance. Oh, but we have a bullish divergence and we have a point of control. I don't care. This is divergence. This is a wall. This is a wall. I don't care if you have 10 of your friends to help you break through this wall. This is a very strong wall, depending on how much the time frame that it was placed on, and also how many times it's been acting as support resistance. Depends on how strong this wall is. I don't care if you have 20 friends. I have a wall. You can keep on coming up to this wall until you break through it. Then once you break through it, y'all guys patch it up. And then, well, now that's support. It's literally, like, that's how I think of it. Okay, moving on. Moving on. See, Mark says, the fees are way too high. What fees? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I always need the who, what, where, when, why. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see here. See, Mark says, for the 1 hour you trade. I think you're referring to leverage. But again, I don't know what you're talking about. See, Road Dogg says a VMC market Cypher B. There's a version A too. So I think this is the free indicator that I was referring to earlier. So I think that's what you would have to search. Well, let's just do it right now. So VMC, then market. Nope. Did I misspell it? VMC. Oh, it's Fu Manchu. I think I remember you hearing you saying that. I think it's this one. So VMC stands for Fu Manchu. Market Cypher B. There's a version A as well. So I think it's this one. So I'll go ahead and put this as my favorite too. I'll put this on here. Ooh, fancy. I feel smarter already. I feel smarter already. Look at that. Man, that looks sexy. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. I feel smarter already. And that looks very, very sexy. I've never had this on my chart ever before. MACD's feeling jealous. Like, Joe, I'm not your favorite anymore? You never were. Price action is my favorite. Man, that looks... I don't know what any of this means. I feel smart, though. I'm sure this has a lot of very valuable information. I know nothing about it. I'll tell you what, though, I like it. I like how it makes me feel. And I'm not even trying to make fun of it right now. Like, I really, really like it. I know nothing what this is saying. But it's got a lot of information on it. I think I'm gonna have to get with Road Dogg. Or maybe Road Dogg can do a thing tonight that explains this as much as he knows. That'd be great. Road Dogg, what do you say? You want to break this down for us? And also, what time are you going live tonight? I love watching Road Dogg. Road Dogg, man, there's times I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired. And I was like, man, 2 more hours and then Road Dogg, like, because I've been up all night. And then Road Dogg's on. Road Dogg, I really like his... Now, granted, we have different... And this is what I love. This is what I love, guys. Every trader is different. I trade differently than Road Dogg. However, there are several things that is either a reminder to me that Road Dogg would say, is like, oh yeah. Or there's things where he'll say something like, oh snap. Like I thought it was like this, or this was my interpretation of it, or whatever. And okay, here's a different way to look at it. So that's what I love. And I love how he says echo chamber. There's a lot of people out here that they want an echo chamber. You know, they want people to be yes people. Yes, 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 yes. But when you have like somebody who's like, wait a minute, let's think about it. And it's like, oh, okay. So, dude, Road Dogg, if I would like to know more. Like, I really do like how this looks. Don't know what it means. But if you want to explain it tonight in your video or your live stream, and let us know what time you're going live tonight. I'd like to know that. Me personally, anyway. All right, moving on. So I favored that. I really like it. Now on the trading wars that I'm going to be on July 15, it's Crypto Face is going to be on there. And if you don't know Crypto Face, this is a dude who has a lot of money and trades with it. $1 million, guys. It's crazy. And of course, other people are going to be in there. The first season, Trading Wars had Ben Armstrong, otherwise known as BitBoy, had Crypto Lifer, had a bunch of other like big name people. And season 2, they had again, you know, good amount of people on there. AJ from BitBoy and others. And then season 3, yeah, I'm gonna be on there. Very excited, guys. Very excited. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Let's see here. Mark says, a guy in Alex O Crypto's Discord, Jonathan Schaefer, made a great free copy of, oh, that's right. I heard about that. Yeah. Hats off to him. Hats off to him. So this is the one, right, Mark? This is the one that we put on here. It's called VMC Cyper B Divergence. So let me know, Mark, if that's the one. See here. I need to, oh yeah. I need to have two screens with the chat. One that I'm actually going through and one that's updated. And of course I can't see my chat because my stuff is in the way. Okay. Jonathan made not Market Cypher B. Okay. Let's see here. Road Dog says, made by Vumenchu. Let's see here. It's like training people to listen to some poo-poo and the most of it after the fact. Yeah. And this is what they always do, this, guys. They always say after the fact. Man, that gets me so upset. You know, especially like, you know, when I enter a trade and it loses. And then they look at it like, oh, Joe, like, why'd you enter that? Like, don't you see that this and this? They're looking. I was like, man, get out of here. You didn't know that was going to happen until after the fact. So that's what I like doing is I like showing you like what I would do, even though I know it dumped. Yeah, sure. I'd enter right now because of X, Y, and Z. This is what I teach. This is what I stand by. And we would have entered. Nobody knows it's going to come down. We have a higher probability. All we have is probability. Oh, guys, there was a great quote that I heard on one of the shows that I was watching. And it goes something like this. It's kind of, I'm paraphrasing it. The gentleman said, the only thing you, and write this down, guys, write this down, handwrite it, print it out, whatever you want to do, put it on your computer or monitor. The only thing you can control when trading is how much you lose. That's the only thing you can control is how much you lose. This is why having the mindset of, okay, this is going to be a trade. I'm doing a trader mindset. I'm going to set my stop loss at 10%, 15%, 22%, whatever percent it is. The amount of money that I can lose, I have to mentally be prepared. I have to financially be prepared, and I have to emotionally be prepared to lose that amount. If I lose that amount, I'm going to be okay. If it's too much, reduce the amount that I'm putting in or reduce the amount of stop loss. The only thing you can control in a trade is the amount you lose. Very important. All right. Let's see here. VMC is a free and awesome. It looks good. I feel smart just looking at it. Let's see. Crypto 420 says a punky if we have time. Yeah, definitely. Let's do it. Punky USDT. We're looking at a regular since we didn't see nothing about. Whoa. All right. So this was a setup. This was a setup in the VIP group. Let me get rid of this. Bye. I'm missing you already. All right. So this was a setup in the group. And this is how I set them up in the group. Now, granted, we already closed this one. But here was our entry. This was our thought process of our adding to our entry. And this is when the price was right here. We entered then. Sure enough, look at my stuff. I say come down. Might come down. We don't know. It can continue going up. It might come down, bounce off of this level, and go up. Now, what did it do? Came right to this level. Did I know it was going to come up to this level? No. We have a very strong probability that it might come to this level and then go up. But we don't know what's going to happen. And I love when it goes just like the A-team. I love it when a plan comes together. I really do. Came right down to the level that we thought it might come down to. Now, granted, if I was another mentor or a different mentor, I would say, Guys, look, I knew it was going to come down to here. This is why I'm very successful and you need to join my group. I knew it was going to come down here, and what did it do? It came exactly here to this point where I knew it was going to come down to, and now it's going up just like I thought it was going to do, because I am great, I am amazing, I am whatever. If you want to be like me and dress in all these suits and have this fancy stuff and buy a new car every single weekend, if you want to do all that stuff, then join my group, etc., etc. I know what's going to happen before even the price action knows. I know everything. Join my group. I won't tell you how I do it, but I will show you some trades. That's what I would say if I was somebody else. However, I will tell you, I don't know what's going to come down here. There's a high probability it'll come down here and then bounce up. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows. It could have come down here, came up and got rejected and came down. Nobody knows. But I love it when this happens, when we kind of predict what might happen and then it does. I mean, it feels great. It feels like you know what you're talking about. Granted, I'm pretty good at what I do. Same thing with everybody else. Like literally everybody else is pretty good at what they do. It's a probabilities game. That's all it is. I'm telling you the secret, guys. It is a probability game. The higher probability that something's going to happen, and when it does, it feels great. So here, came down, bounced, went up. Then we added. So what I'm showing you guys, what I'm showing you is everything that I give out in the VIP, I'm giving it here for free. I'm showing you how to trade so that when you make money, and you will, when you make money, you say, man, I'm making money from this dude who doesn't have all these crazy indicators and talks all fancy. Like I can understand, I know what he's saying, and I'm making money. What the heck is he doing in the VIP? Find out. Join the VIP today, guys. If you have the money, stop messing around. Literally, Joe, that's not a good phrase. That's not a good catch slogan. Like, you need to show them all. I don't care. Like, I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to give you the opportunity to learn all this stuff much faster. I got videos 3, 4, 5 minutes long. Average 4 minutes. Not only that, but I have other videos that give you the thought process behind all this stuff that I do. Like, I'm very keen on thought process. I go over Bitcoin, what's happening whenever there's specific moves or what. I'll give you the thought process on that, plus thought process on our open trades and our closed trades. Lots of thought process in the VIP. If you want to join and you want to pay by a credit card or debit card, make sure to do the Patreon and send me a message too on Telegram. Let me know that you did that with the screenshot so that I can, verify all that stuff, get you in the groups. If you want to do crypto, send me a message on Telegram. Let me know, Joe, like, I'm done messing around. I want to do this. Now for the crypto, you can't do it month per month. For the crypto, it has to be either per year or the lifetime. Of course, I always recommend the lifetime because you're going to be with me for at least 2 years, at least. And what you're paying for is literally the thought process, because everything else, I give it to you for free. I give it to you for free. So if I was trying to sell you something, I would not show you my methods. I would make you think, oh man, this dude's awesome, amazing. Like, how is he doing this? Like, I need to join his VIP so I can learn from him. No. If you have questions, Joe, what do you think about this indicator? Do you like it? Do you not like it? How do you use this indicator? Is it beneficial to use this indicator? Do you prefer this indicator over this indicator if you had to choose one? Ask me all those questions. Like, I will tell you. If I don't know, I'll tell you. But I've used a lot of indicators, guys, a lot. And I've back tested them like crazy. And the ones that I use, but I do like the moving averages so I can see where the momentum is. And then I like the histogram so I can see where the momentum is. So I'll give you a heads up. All right, moving on. So on this one, we did move up our stop loss. We did get stopped out finally at around 11%, which isn't bad. Isn't bad. Now, for right now, let's see here. Punky. For Punky, I do like it. What time frame is it? 1 hour? Let's go 4 hour. I like it. Right now, it's really dangerous, though, getting into any trades. It's really dangerous. Let's go to 4 hour. Now, if you did get into Ponky, we'd have to do low targets, because right now this looks like it may be possible bear trap to where it comes all the way up, comes up to 60.2, maybe gets rejected, fakes everybody out to go short again, bounce here at the 58.2 level, then come up, break through this level, and then start doing this. Pretty much this right here. Pretty much this. Look, we just move it over. Boom. Bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. This is what I think might happen. So we actually had two. I don't know if y'all saw that. We actually had two thought process when it was here. And you have to have a plan A, plan B. Because nobody knows what's going to happen. I must stress that. Nobody knows what's going to happen. It could have come up, rejection, come down, support, do this number. Or it could, and this is when the price action was right here. Can you all see that? Yeah. It could come up, go to our level of resistance, 58.2, and then come down. Did plan A work? Nope. Because I thought this was going to be a bear trap right here. Did plan B work? Yep. Came down. Now, I don't say, look, guys, I told you, we had a high probability of it coming down, and guess what? It came down. I know everything, and this and that. Join my group. No. I show you everything here. Everything is probabilities, guys. Be very careful. Be very careful. Man, my job here is to stop the well, there's no way I can stop the bamboozlement. There's no way. But hopefully, this will reduce people getting bamboozled by those people who have a fancy suit, who buy all this stuff. Joe, it sounds like you're jealous. No, you don't understand. I was on the other side, brand new, not knowing anything, getting bamboozled by these people. I had 5 mentors, guys, 5 mentors. I paid a lot of money on these mentors. And to know everything that I learned from them, I actually trade the opposite way of what they taught. Because all the stuff that they taught was stuff they regurgitated from websites and their mentors. What I do is I teach you actual experience. That's where I differ. I treat you experience. Well, Joe, okay, let's think about this. You say you're better than them? No, didn't say that. You say you know how to trade and they don't? Nope, not saying that either. I'm saying trading does not need to be as complicated as everybody makes it. It doesn't. Well, Joe, if you're so successful and you know how to trade, why do you wear holy clothes? And it's not even Sunday. Good question. Joe, why don't you have a Maybach, car? Good question. Joe, why don't you have a closet full of shoes and clothes that have more than 2 jeans? Good question. What else can I say? Joe, why don't you have more than 4 shirts? Good question. What else? That's it. Anyway, you get the point. Joe, if you're so successful in your trading, why aren't you in a big house? Okay. I'll tell you this. And I'm being honest, guys. I'm being honest, truthful. Like, I'm 100% legit. But don't trust me. Verify. Do the stuff that I'm teaching you and see if it works. Now, why don't I have all this stuff? Well, because it takes money to make money. It's that simple. It takes money to make money. This bull run, I was bamboozled, not blaming anybody. It's my own stupidity, not blaming anybody. But I was depending on becoming a millionaire off the assistance of my previous boss. So what I was doing was all the money that I had, I was spending it foolishly. I was having a great time. Man, I was having a great time. It wasn't saving. And all the money that I had saved, I was just spending. Good old time. Living it up. Then the unthinkable happened. My ex-boss threatened my position and I quit. And I had enough for like 8 months to survive. And so I've been using that not in trading, but in just survival. So that is the reason that I am not making all this bukus of money, with my trades. The amount of money that I have in the market is very little. But as time goes on, I'll be able to put money in there and then, of course, make money. And that's why I don't, because I know that's going to be the #1 biggest thing. And so many so many traders, it's like saying, it's like a fat guy telling a skinny guy, this is how you lose weight and this is how you gain muscle. It's like, dude, really? Like, you're fat. Like, how you can tell me how to lose weight and you're fat? That's the same way that people look at me when I'm telling them trading doesn't need to be difficult. Like, it is literally support resistance. It literally is, you know, and knowing how the momentum of the price action is and the size of the candles, like there's other things involved, but it's not all this craziness. But they'll look at me and they're like, well, Joe, I got 5 million in the bank. You said you have $14? I got 4. I put gas, you know? So when I'm trying to give them my knowledge, they look at me like, dude, yes, granted, I've been through 3 bull runs and most of my money was because, you know, even though I made mistakes, I still made like $1 million, but they don't take that into account. So just kind of give you a heads up. Whenever I try to show people my stuff, they look and they're like, dude, what I do works. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. Eventually you're going to win. And then when the market's great, you're going to win a lot more. So anyway, all right, moving on. Let's see here. Let me catch up on all this stuff. Man, there's a lot of stuff. Oh man, that dude's scamming or spamming again. I don't know if he's spamming again. Oh, he's spamming again. Let me kick him out. It's going to be our first kick out. Let's see here. How do I do this? I go to this, and then I go to remove user on this channel. Yeah, I'll do that. Boom, done. See ya, Alper. See ya, buddy. All right. Let's see here. Road Dog says, I always regret not respecting the weekly MACD. I do like the MACD. See here. Fu Manchu is okay. Just money flow isn't that accurate. See here. True. I have seen some slight variations on money flow, but it works fine. Okay. George, what's going on, George? George, let me know if you're still here. Let me know if you're still here. George says, sir, are we buying or selling? Dude, guys, we've been doing this for like 2 hours. Are y'all even still in here? I don't know if y'all are still in here. I haven't even checked. Oh, verify it's me. Come on. Crapperoonie. How would you make me do that? Let's see here. See here. Mark says, Trading Wars exchange fees. Trading War exchange fees. Oh, yeah. You're slow in the comments. Yeah, sorry, I've been ranting a bunch. Like, I try to do this, but I've been ranting a bunch. So right now I'm catching up. Sorry about that. Draw your eyes away from price action. Something draws away your price action. Okay. My favorite indicator is, I never heard of that one. Is that a joke or is that for real? Is that a thing? Oh, there's a thing. TSI? Okay. See, CryptoFace funded account, your thoughts. CryptoFace funded account, your thoughts. Don't know what that means. Are you referring to people giving him money just to trade on their exchange? So it's like trading with free money, so you don't really care? Like, give me, I need the who, what, where, when, why. Like, I need all your thought process. Let's see here. Lenny says, because you don't know WTF's going on, LOL. Don't know what you're talking about or who you're talking to. See, he's always in every live stream spamming his trash. Who? Good Lord, I need the who, what, where, when, why. One day you guys will do a live stream and y'all will understand that whenever you do a comment, you have to do the who, what, where, when, why. Because when the person doing the live stream, which in this case would be you, when you finally do get to the comments, you would have talked about 4 different things. And this is when I try my best to do this, but I was ranting a whole bunch. Let's see, Road Dog says, be live around 10 p.m. Okay, guys, so everybody, let's check out Road Dog at 10 p.m. tonight. I'll probably make it there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'll make it there. So probably around 10 tonight, stepped away, but we'll rewind the conversation about chat. Okay, so Road Dog Crypto, he's different. He's very different, but I like his info. I like the info he gives. He covers news Monday through Friday. He's got a great community. So that's where I hang out. I hang out there, and sometimes I sleep though, because I've been up all day. But I definitely try my best to go in there. Let's see here. Lenny Kid says, following these guys from the start. Good guys. CryptoFace, etc. Okay. See here. No, Jonathan made not. Okay, so you all talking about that. Okay, Mark says, and kick that Alper dude. Yeah, kicked him. See here. Mark says, Joe, you talk too much. You haven't gotten to my messages. I gotta go. See ya. Peace. I'm out. Have a good weekend. And of course, I paraphrased. Road Dog says, Market Cipher looks like a mess at first, but it's really easy. Get where you give a quick glance. I'll talk about it tonight. Ooh, nice. So everybody, guys, go to Road Dog's channel tonight, around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's going to go over Market Cipher and pretty much kind of give an overall view of what it does. It looks very sexy. I'm not going to lie. So definitely check it out. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like, all that fun stuff. Blah, blah, blah. See here, 18. Yes, definitely. Lenny says, last trade, Joe, was the first time I followed your setups. LOL. True. But again, you think you know it all, but mainly I was testing my old ways. Oh, not sure if that's a compliment or a put down, but I'm going to think compliment. I don't know. Linkhead says, chess. Okay. Road Dog says, the bamboozlers are what motivate me to start my YouTube journey. Dude, and I love it. There's very few good people out there in the crypto space. There are very few. Most people want to get over on you. Some people will seem genuine. Oh, I want to help you, etc., etc. But they really don't. Like I personally, I can't say too much because again, I can get more sued, I guess. But yeah, it's much different in front of the camera than behind the camera. Much different. Let's see. Road Dog says, they say it's easy and anybody can learn. Then they say it will take years of group study to really reach the next level. Wow. Spot on. Spot on. Yep. So can I make money? Okay, guys. I think I told you this. Yes, I did. Here we go. We haven't done this in a while, so let's do it. Let's do some pillow talk. Pillow talk is telling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl. Pillow talk, telling all your secrets. So we're gonna make this quick because we're already almost done with the show. But I do want to say this. When it comes to, I forgot my train of thought. Next level. Okay. I was going to go somewhere with this. I'm so old. Okay, yes. So I already mentioned this before, but there was a gentleman who reached out to me and says, Joe, I need to make, I think he said like $3,000 to $4,000 a month. I don't work anymore, and this is how much I have to trade. I don't have any money coming in. Can you, with your program, can I make $3,000 to $4,000 a month? And then I gave him voice messages. That way there's no misinterpretation of my message. And I let him know. I said, listen. Now, granted, this is a potential sell. This is a potential member. This is a potential increase my $14 in my bank account. Okay? So think about this, guys. Think about this. Here is somebody who is desperate. They want to learn how to trade. They want to learn and make money, and they have X amount of dollars, and they definitely have money to give me to do this membership. What did I tell them? The very first voice message I said was, listen, I'm going to tell you something that you're not going to want to hear. Get a job. Granted, he said he didn't want to work anymore. He got paid. He didn't want to work anymore. This and this. The very first thing I said was get a job, because you're going to be trading with emotions. This is all the money you have. You don't have any more money coming in. The money that you make, you need to take out to put into crypto. I'm sorry, to put into your bills. So let's say your bills are $3,500, and right now you only have $3,200, and you have 3 days before your bills hit. So what you need to do is you need to make up that small amount. So what you're going to do is you're going to enter a trade, maybe even before it's ready. And let's say it goes up to 290 and you're almost going to cash out. It already passed the level where you're supposed to cash out, but it's going, and then it dumps, and then you lose money. You lose 50 bucks. Now you're even more desperate. And so whenever you need to make money for your bills or for vacation or whatever, it's the wrong way to go, because what's going to happen is you're going to trade with emotions and not your thought process, and it's going to lead to bad trades. And now you're desperate. So I told him, I said, listen, I said, I guarantee it. If you were to ask this same question to anybody, they would say, oh yeah, definitely. Yes, you want to make $3,500 a month? Yes, definitely. Join my course. We'll get you squared away. We'll let you know this and that, blah, blah. Not me. And he ended up telling me, he's like, Joe, I've been following you for some time now. I kind of saw what kind of person you were, and knowing that, like, I'm on the fence if I should or shouldn't. And like, if you were going to say yes, I would have bought it. But you told me no. You told me no, because I did. I told him, I said I wouldn't do it. I said, right now, I get a job, this and that, blah, blah. And then when you're good, then you can come. If you still want to come, you can come. And I told him, I said, you ask anybody else that same question, they would definitely, oh yeah, definitely, I'll sign up. But not me. So I'll give you a heads up. Let's see here. Oh, that's it for Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk. Oh, wait. We got to do the outro.
Pillow Talk is spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little...
Pillow Talk. Okay. Here we go. See here, Lenny says, kept losing my trades until I realized I lost against Joe. LOL. Backtesting. Paperclip says, if you go into the monthly time frame, Bitcoin looks healthy. Nice. Very nice. Let's hide all this stuff. Let's go to the monthly. Where's the monthly? Ooh, beautiful. It's underneath resistance. Under resistance. Next level on the monthly, 35. Ooh, 35. Can you imagine that? 45. 35 to 45. Ooh, nice. Guys, we were so close, guys. We were so close. I am so happy. We are so close to this amazing bull run. If you have money, buy coins. Period. If it goes down another 30, 40, 50%, buy more. If it goes up from here and you did not buy, well, guess what? You're going to be buying at a very high price and just going to get higher. So can't stress that enough. Let's see here. Lenny Kid says, CryptoFace funded account. Your thoughts? Again. What funded accounts are you talking about? Are you talking about leverage trades? I know nothing about that. I don't know if he has funded accounts. Are you saying that people are giving him money to trade for him? Like I don't know what you mean by funded accounts. If the exchanges are giving him money to trade on the exchanges so that other people can join that exchange, is that what you're talking about? As long as the exchange is good. No idea. Yeah, for me, I'm very simple, not so smart. I know how to make money. I know how to trade. But for me, I always need the who, what, where, when, why. I need complete thought process. because you may know what you're talking about in your head, but if you tell me the blue looked like orange. What? The blue looked like orange. What, the blue sign that we saw yesterday? What? Yes, the blue looked like orange. Dude, no idea. I'm sorry. Joe, yesterday, when you said the blue sky looked like orange, and I said, no, the blue sky looked like purple, you were right. The blue sky looked like orange when we saw the photo or the painting. Oh. So why didn't you just say, Joe, yesterday when we were looking at the painting and you said blue looked like orange, I didn't think so, but you're right. The blue looks like orange. I would have known the who, what, where, when, why. Give you a heads up. All right. It's so funny. Most people don't understand that. Like, it literally, because like I help out a lot of people and then they'll ask me something, but without giving me the who, what, where, when, why. It's like, dude, I have no idea. Like, I'm literally talking to 7 people right now. What? So anyway, let's see here. Road Dog says, I think CryptoFace is now offering a fund account for traders that pass a trading test. Oh, I heard about that. They do this a lot in Forex. I heard about that. If they can like either not lose all the account or gain or whatever, then they get like $25,000 they can trade with or something. I don't remember where I heard that or if it was from him or somebody was talking about it. But I think that's cool. That way, like, you know it. And I think you have to put like $25 to open the account, to use like $1,000 or something like that. And if you can trade and you're good, then great. But if you lose all that money, well, you only lost $25. So I think that's really good, in my opinion. What I like doing is I love going to exchanges and using their demo account. For one, it gets you familiar with their exchange, and for two, you're able to trade with money that's not yours, and it's fun. Now, granted, it is way different emotionally. It's way different trading with pretend money. Because when it's real money, because pretend money, it goes down 45, you're like, ah, crap. Goes down 100, it's like, goes down 200, it's like, you know what, let me just sell it. But when it's your real money and it goes down $22, you're like, oh, crap. Like, I don't like this part. Then it goes up 45, it's like, all right, yeah, all right, good. Goes up 85, woo, yeah, man, I'm killing it, I know what I'm doing. And then it goes down 95. Oh, snap. Maybe I should sell it. No, goes down to negative 45. Okay, come on. Goes up to +2. All right, here we go. Goes down 35. Oh, crap. Man, goes down 95. I'm gonna sell. No, wait, it came up last time. Goes down 250. Crap, come on. No, it's gonna go up. Goes down to a negative 100. All right. No, come on. Goes down 345. Oh, crap, man. Crap. So, negative $450. Those are emotions. All that right there, I just showed you, those are emotions. Versus when it's the free money, it's like, down $200. Okay, let me just, whatever. But if it's your money and you see your $1,000 go down to $400, go down to $300, go down to $24, like, it is very psychological and emotional. It's like, oh, crap, So, all right. See, then kid says, CryptoFace offers $50,000 funded account. 50-50 people pay $450. You cannot go below 5% loss. 50-50 until 10K profit. Then 90-10 afterwards. Oh, cool. Nice. I've never looked into a funded account, so I don't know if those numbers are like comparable to other funded accounts. But all this is doing is like making sure you can trade, in my opinion. Just the thought process. Oh, well, not for me. Yeah, I've never done it. And I think you get a certificate too, like if you do it. I don't know. But anyway, guys, we've done this for 2 hours now. You guys are great. Let me see how many people are in here. Oh, I can't see it because, well, I need to verify it's me. But hopefully everybody smashed a like. You guys are great. We went over a bunch of stuff. We did story time, which was amazing. We went over a bunch of stuff today. Really did. A bunch of stuff. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I do thank you so much. Now it's time for the awkward looking down. And if I could ask for a favor, everybody who has emojis, put those emojis in here. And if you don't have the emojis, so I can't do it. And I can't do it on this thing either. Can I do it here? Let's see, do I have emojis? Don't have emojis. No. Oh, wait, here's the emojis. So if you have the emojis, go ahead and throw them in the chats. If you don't have emojis and you want to get the emojis, make sure to join the group and join the membership, rather. Join the membership. It's a very low membership fee. If not, just type in bingo bango. Let me know you're here. All right, guys. That's it for me. My name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition. We do this live every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The past 2 days, we have started a little bit later, just testing out different time frames. But I think I really do like the 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me know in the comments. And, of course, put it in Eastern Standard Time because we might change the time. But I am liking 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, that's all I got. My name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition, where we show you how to successfully trade and kind of look smart when you're doing it without all the indicators. As always, see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's it. And let's make this money. Take care. Uh-oh. What's going on? We can't do this.
Figure it out, I got a life, no time for this fight. Seems like you're out of loop, maybe quit YouTube.
Quit YouTube.
Pillow talking, spilling all your secrets. Sounding like a little girl, pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich. Probably let it.
Not crypto rich.
Just face it, you a shady trader.
Poopy trader.
Just face it, you a shady trader. Just face it, you a shady trader. Just
Poopy.
face it.
Man, I'm a poopy trader, guys. I like doing pillow talk, especially the bingo bango. The bingo bango is amazing. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I got. I appreciate you greatly. You guys are the best. Let's go ahead and let's get the DJ. Let's get the maestro coming up to the stage. We have Amber. Amber and Tiffany are coming up. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, and 1.